Good Abend, half a day heck in. What do y'all think of the new background? I have upgraded from the floor to a padded cell now. Anyway, we are here for more of the demo. It is going to be good, and it shall be glorious. I didn't know how much we had left, but I knew we weren't done. But I was like, I gotta go and eat. So it is time for more cereal parades.
Unwise to your presence, a lanky young man presses the handset against his flushed cheek. It practically clings to it, like a shipwreck survivor holding onto a piece of driftwood.
I don't know how much time we have. You have to help me fill it in.
Whatever the person on the other end of the line has to say to that makes the man's eyes squeeze shut and his mouth slacken in a guttural groan. I can't possibly perform under these conditions. You have to make me? Ah. The gap? I'm not even worthy to approach it on hands and knees. His voice drops to a strained whisper. My little heart wouldn't be able to take it. So this is what the miracle looks like firsthand. Ex-pilot theories? Very much longer? He's too deep in his own world.
Oh my God, you can't do that to me. But you really, really should.
Prisoner of his own desire. A bubble just waiting to be burst. I need to speak with Duchess. Hurry it up. Tap him on the shoulder. I'll try. Pulls his shoulder away. A deliberate brush off. This rock is close to liftoff. No room for a co-pilot in that command capsule.
You know so much, and I so little. The power differential is grotesque. Highly problematic. Don't change it.
Whether or not he's employed, he's certainly occupied.
I'm your faithful dog. I know nothing. I question less.
For his services at this payphone, he is paid nothing, and yet he remains #1 employee of the month, every month. Stress shudders. He leans away from resting his forehead against the metal shell.
This is a private phone call. Please excuse yourself.
I saw her talking to the old pilots earlier. They must have sent her to listen in. Do I want her to watch? Oh, maybe, in theory, but you should see the way she's dressed. Her coat, it's see-through like a grocery bag.
He leans away, resting his forehead.
I asked you politely once. Now kindly wait your fucking turn.
Blood rush boiling, fists clench.
Tell me that kind of language is unacceptable. It's the influence of the gap. I hardly recognize myself anymore.
With the highest? Almost trivial? Sure. We'll see. Yeah, get out of here. Oh, checks unlocked instincts. What? The young man's shoulder rebounds off the hard metal. It's the only handset he's desperately clutching that keeps him from losing his footing. Status gain, cathartic bodily harm?
I'm under assault! If this is it, tell them. Tell them it was in the line of duty.
Oh, they're missing the word in. In this man's mental life, physical violence is what happens to other people. Some questions for you.
Questions? You violate my space and think I have time for questions? My job concerns the fates of nations! This is not a drill!
Fear? Hatred? Good. He won't brush you aside so easily now.
I'm sorry. I've attracted the attention of one of the lumpen prowl. If this mysterious gap doesn't kill me, one of those violent locals will.
What gap?
I've got to go. I'll call you again. When it's safe.
With that, the man gently sets the handset back into its cradle and slinks off into the night. Now's your chance to see what this miracle line is all about. Thanks, Mr. Meep. Stands half embedded. I'm gonna look around.
You can talk privately. as long as you keep your voice down.
Examine
The
the
box is
phone.
scrubbed of the usual flyers and graffiti, leaving streaks of adhesive and permanent marker behind. The coin slot has been aggressively papered over.
The coin slot has been aggressively papered over? You mean has been jammed by an ancient broken soul coin? The keystone. It's been around for a while.
Cracked receiver and yellowed plastic. At least a decade, you assume. A faded sticker draws your attention. An advertisement for a local ferry schedule. The year, 82. Stretched too many times. Coils slacken near the base, but someone's wound a rubber band to keep them tight. Something catches your eye. Beneath the grime, the metal surface ripples like something's trapped underneath.
Gentle curve swaying through grime, odd shape for corrosion. Scratch of the filth.
Grime flakes off in grey petals as your nail catches on a ridge. A shape emerges. Arched, leaping. A dolphin in mid-jump. The engraving's shallow. Eroded by years of neglect but legible. 1F7G35-94X12. Maybe. In any case, you have this now. It's better than not having it.
Okay. We need to cross-reference the number. Rena told must have maintenance terminals hidden away. Keep an eye out. Okay, pick up the
You
phone.
lift the receiver to your ear. No dial tone. Only a crackling silence.
Hello, you. What's your pleasure?
Okay, so the text is different than what we're hearing. Soft, excited laughter folds into each word like sugar melting.
My name's Duchess, love, and you're on what some people call the miracle line.
Yeah. I feel like I've been waiting for you. I didn't call. Who knows? I'm calling regard a suspicious incident. Please tell me how I can help. Dylan Carrington thinks you are too. Could be a problem. Did a new guy call you recently?
I don't discuss my clients with other clients, love. I hope you understand.
It's weird that the text doesn't match what we're hearing, but okay. Like, it's drastically different. Is he a friend of yours? An enemy? Do you want to hear about him? Do you want to hear about how he kept his socks on the whole time? My card? Like a business card? I don't have those. Maybe one of my lovers printed it for fun. This isn't roleplay. I can't discuss my other. Please don't be disappointed with me. Get her to tell you about Pseudopop. I'll try. Oh, thank goodness. She's too good at her job. Assumes whatever we tell her is a fantasy and slips seamlessly into her role. You need something like a universal safe word. Bring her into the here and now.
Suicidal.
Something actually happening? You're right. Oh, this isn't. I'm sorry. Yeah, he did call. He told me his work partner let him down. Ah! Once again, the powers align against me, trying to make me look bad. Very self-pitying. Wow. Never even met. So you're the partner. He seemed hurt, but he didn't sound suicidal. I wouldn't have missed that. Not a chance. I just believe me. I would know. He kept rambling about a jail somewhere in town too, close to a waterlock. Jail. I asked him if it had to do with the sock trade. He laughed. He thanked me for the call and hung up not long after. I'm sorry to hear about him. He sounded sweet. Maybe we can find something more pleasant to talk about. Mention a red disc. He mentioned music. He said he was excited to go home and listen to music. He said he was learning about culture. Say where he got it. Just from someone who knew all about culture. He said it was going to change his life. Guess as good as mine. Who are you?
I told you. I'm Duchess. Let's stick to the miracle from now on, baby.
That's a name, not an answer. My name is the answer to whatever your heart desires. Now let's fall in love. Yes, yes. Calm down, instincts. Don't make me laugh. I think I'm already getting there. I'm not a Is that a type of person? It's only pleasure. I'm here to serve you however you like. Enough about me. Tell me who you really are. A student of the arcane, the divine retribution of history, a contemplator. A student of the arcane. Shall I light some candles, draw chalk circles, summon a demon from the stars? Oh my goodness. There's a sheen of sleaze, but she changes character as quickly as a master opera did theater. Impressive. Should I make her my asset? In another world, perhaps. Another assignment, but not this one. I'm right here waiting for you. Do you always answer? I have to be away sometimes, but I'll try to make that less frequent now. I know it might be you on the other side. But how do you get paid? Don't you worry about me. I've looked after just fine.
Shouldn't you be investigating what happened to the sock importer? Never mind, hon. I'm listening.
Be my controller. I do secret government tasks for you. I'm yours, your boss. You do tasks for me. What do you know about augmentoids? You feel an odd tingling lightness to your mind as she takes this in. It's her. She's joining in with the game.
I know everything about augmentoids. I am one.
Her voice flat, emotionless, a cold, hard machine. You won't destroy humankind. Please don't kill me. I'll do anything. I'll help.
It is my only voice. I am an augmentoid.
I'll stop you. You won't destroy. I'll do anything. Oh my goodness.
Pathetic. I have no use for you, sickening ape. I will tear you apart and turn you into one of us.
Finally.
My eyes start to glow red, my lips open. You see the steel gleam at the back of my throat. I lift you, bring you close to me.
Put me down. Do it. Pull my sword from the sheath. Cool. Oh my goodness.
My torso rips open, my fake skin tearing and bleeding to expose the circle saw inside. I'm going to split your stomach.
Oh my god. Well, the anxiety's rising. The saw buzzes and whirls, deafening you. You stare into her empty eyes. Stifle a scream. You can feel it. Your body tense. Your skin ready for the shock.
I pull you in, on top of my spinning saw, smiling as your guts spill over me.
Sure.
I will save you. I will make you better, stronger, a metal immortal.
Oh, my delirium is raised. Oh boy, I might accidentally hit fatigue here.
I release you and stand over you, unscrewing my hands at the wrist as you bleed out. My forearms rotate, sparking. Wires grow from the empty space.
It's going to feel so good.
I kneel and reach into your wound. My wires grow and squirm inside you, curling around your spine, probing all the way up your ribs, your neck. Your cheeks bulge as I explore your face.
Deep, cold, agonizing, you wither. Sure.
I lower my face to yours, ready to give you the final kiss. My tongue pushes your lips apart. It is thick, hard, warm. It forces itself all the way into your throat.
Hey, it's lowering my fatigue. I'll take it. Swallow.
Pushing all the way back until I can reach myself inside you, connect my wires together in your chest. Electricity courses through your body, shocking you, killing you, making you alive.
The sweet cold release of metal death. It's the closest you ever come to transcendence.
Don't forget, it's a fantasy, hon. Look both ways when you cross the street.
The voice returns to normal. Well, thanks for the chat. Bye-bye. What an odd conversation. Oh, interesting. Just likes to freeze right there. Okay, so we can't go there. But now that we've gotten rid of him, let's see if we can chat these guys up.
I don't know how you managed to kick the hogger off the phone, Monsieur, but we owe you a drink.
Pours it this time. You're welcome, boys. Anxiety lowered, delirium raised. God damn. Dang it.
What brings you back here?
Run for the story. Do you know there's a jail?
Hoping to find yourself a boyfriend, eh?
Lowest tier schoolyard banter.
Your mom's tongue work.
The old pilot grins, revealing
Closest jail I know of would be up in Valmerada, up north, an hour away by tram, if the lines are running clean. Not that I can think of.
Who needs jails in this place?
Bitter chuckle.
the men nod and return to their drink.
Until next time, sugar.
Alright, well, I'll let them know that he's gone. Okay, so there is the up path and right, that's the mystery payphone. And then, oh yeah, this section that I haven't done because I was like, we'll do this tomorrow.
You approach the shrine once more. Ink stains and knife scratches adorn the shrine. Jagged words cast toward the flickering skies.
Hold on, where's my cat? There's my cat. Let me do this, then this. There we go. Dice hurled across cosmic felt.
In your guiding, we learn. Do you envy our brief, searing lives? Marco loves Puss Puss. As you... A collection of cheap plastic photo frames, haphazardly arranged on a red checkered tablecloth. Each heavy with significance, all of it lost on you. Between them lie offerings and totems, a necklace, some out of circulation coins, an old packet of smokes.
Shouldn't take from the shrine.
Prayers flit amongst the offerings, answered or ignored. Who knows?
Yeah, let me say a prayer and then I'll take the cigs.
You adjust your position and gather the appropriate reverence.
The Phantom line.
Framed strangers watches you in silence.
The Phantom line? Wait, do I have a actual skill point? Inventory. Conditioning. Map. You are here. Vending machines, phones, white checks. Vending machine. Okay, so there's two things I haven't done yet. Instincts and coordination. Instincts 12. Oh, hold on now. Loose ends, a gift for Duchess. Wow, I love the art. Unassigned, collect them all. What's wrong? Right, the houseboat, yeah. Hold on. Conditioning, map, instincts, coordination. There's coordination. Where's... Oh, and there's instincts. Okay. I probably would raise it. Can I raise it? No, I think you need 2 skill points to raise it.
A prayer of interference. For the gambler palming a final chip. For the veteran lacing up boots cracked at the heels. For the fool stepping into the current and demanding the river change course. The words hang in the air, brittle as glass. The strangers do not blink. A crack of moonlight cuts across the shrine, the shadows bending unnaturally.
I'm gonna go with preserve.
The words are gone as they are uttered, couriered upwards on the air's invisible wires.
Blessed? I'm blessed? Bless my players. Doppelganger, cold read, poetics. Lasts for 48 hours. Let's go. Inventory. Oh, I think it's just that. And I'm gonna take the smokes.
Ouroboros Black, an import.
You feel that whatever's inside it is not cigarettes.
Outslide a few staple pages folded neatly into a little cuboid, almost exactly the dimensions of the package. Paper ages quickly, exposed to the greasy, moist air around the docks. This hasn't been out here for more than a week. Rite of passage. It's an exit visa. Permission to travel freely out of Portofino. An elderly man stares back at you from a printed headshot at the document's apex. Papery skin framed with wispy white tufts. Cruel indifference to his gaze. Augustino Dante, according to the name on the pages. Born in the year 27 in Lulu. The name, who knows? The document, yes. City issued. Holographic stamp and all.
I'm gonna take it. Dante's exit papers. Time to
In
go.
the darkness, you feel the presence of all the...
Right, these are mine now. Because I imagine maybe I encounter him or something and I'll be like, hey, Dante? Garments drying from smallest to largest, a family hung in order. Well, it's rainy now, so... Can I go in here? No. My entire body freezes if I try to go in there. Oh yeah, the boxes that I was rifling through. Alright, let's go up here. See what we got. Cranes lacks an authority
A film
figure.
of water, grease and rust gives the machine a scaled quality, like a sea creature risen. Designed and built in Portofino, back when the city still had the industrial capacity to manufacture on this scale by itself.
You're a good crane.
Cold, rough. You scan up and down the docks for machinery, but find none. This must be the last of its species.
What happened to your
A
friends?
gust of wind turns the crane's hook toward the dock workers. It looks like an accusation.
Oh.
Moonlight over the water when they came. The sound of hammers and drills deep into the night. Just like the old days. But when the sun rose, the crane found itself alone. Its comrades slain for scrap. Water drips from its hook, the color of rust. Seabirds squab.
I wonder if you have, like, better tech. It knows how to, like... Hello, who's this person? And then a child? Keeping an eye on the boats. Right, that's the jump. Dare you to step on the blind guy? What? No. Let me talk. I think you're the doctor?
The man gives no indication of registering your presence as you approach. His mirrored sunglasses are turned upwards.
But he's aware you're here. Are you man of the sea or man of the land? Follow his gaze. Remember there's strange shape over sea-chewed stones, both in brown plumed forms circle.
Orange and blue feathers. Predators.
Totally different. Good eye, he nods upwards. Starlings are tough prey. The hawks try to drown them in the canal first if they can keep a grip. Quite a sight. But I doubt you're here to talk birds. His jacket's been patched over many times, storied. You wonder briefly how old it is. A colleague, he rolls his cigarette. Go on.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
A lot of coming and going. I don't get paid to keep track of it. But you have notes. Odd. Petra said you're pretty well acquainted. Did he? Alright, the twitchy communist. Now I have him.
He'll have a talk with the vendors later today. A firm one.
Yeah, your colleague was here. As you can see, he isn't now. What did you guys talk about? Socks, mostly. Not really my province. He was here to broker some kind of trade deal with the bazaar. Now stop circling each other, commit. Then he must have been a spy with the operate bureau. Like you. Sound of children. You do not exist. You are merely the shimmer of a right-wing propaganda minister's fevered imaginings. Allegedly, we're both spies. My regards to your sources. I prefer... I'm not really here. I'm currently on a long-haul flight back to Superblock. Allegedly. Not like we want to know. Anyway, your colleague seemed upstanding, respectful, but I couldn't help him. Here's the end of the line. The terminus. He bounced this man off and landed somewhere in oblivion. Did you give him this? Nope. What's on it?
He's genuinely perplexed.
Never seen a hero.
Some deeply uncomfortable. Petri said it was an ultraviolet disc, but a rare one. Pop things, see the ads. I'm unallured, but you can assume half of those are filled with her music. Colored disc in these high-tech formats. Not really my province. Very much so. Probably 2 with it. Shaky hands, blotchy neck. But he did alright. Lights and applause for the support act. So it's partner now. Skill point. Crease across his bow. He wanted the same things as you do, I assume. A meet with the boss, man. Face flashes in your mind. Unbidden, heavy-set, boyish grin. Traces of the underworld clinging to him. Tempo del Sur. Your cerebrospinal fluid turns to liquid refrigerant. Tempo del Sur, mid-tier deity in the local underworld, and once your asset, Krypton Taxman, also someone you once called a friend. A familiar silhouette peels itself in the dark. Yes, for Tempo by name? By name? Your colleague has been very keen to speak to the boss, but I had to turn him away. Pseudo, heard about, all will be forgiven. Where can I find Tempo? Bossman is the bazaar. He's everywhere you look. You know Stonewall when you smack one. He's waiting for you to put something together. I guess I'll go with Shadow Play, because I'm worried if I don't, it's gonna, like, disappear or something. Oh my god, thank you. I was like, oh. Because his name is Pseudopod, and they hushed Reno awaits a different spy. And who are you? I'm gonna make you say it out loud. Your name is Thunder. The downpour home turf you have returned. Cascade. Cathartic bodily harm. He nods slowly. You catch an impression in his eyes. The light hits his sunglasses. Tempo was very specific. Least he was to me Cascade or nothing. He didn't want the opera. He wanted you. A rough voice down a splintering phone line. No, silly. Cascade only person to person. Cascade or nothing. A phantom hand across the percipi, awaiting a return grip. Recipipi? Shards of both past and present collide in the wreckage of jagged pattern forms. Tempo, Cryptem, Taxman, your dormant asset contacts the opera. Intent unknown, information unknown, request, meeting with operate Cascade, only Cascade. They didn't tell me anything. Cascade status frozen, duration in perpetuum. Opera issues directive, dispatch lead operant to Porta. Right. Active in theaters, assignment, meet with Taxman, retrieve message. They wanted to become Tempo's new handler. You were just here to smooth the transition. They farmed out your asset, your friend, to some trouserless infant? Fails to meet with Taxman, requests Cascade from Opera. Timeline disrupted, movements unknown, status changes to lost. On the second floor of a failing photo outlet, a pair of green eyes widen, catch a glimpse of the impossible, then cloud back over. Then I entered stage right. Cascade status changes to reanimated. Operator arrives in theater, unbriefed, unassigned, and unhinged, half dead from a panic attack. Ready to burn the city down. Questions congratulate, but at their center, a truth catches the light. You knew it all along. One of yours. This is my assignment. Here's how I see it, or maybe how I don't. The weeping eye come in heavy, start cracking skulls. Tempo gets a wild look in his eye and follows it out the door. You two spirits appear out of nowhere, full of socks and half stories, and now we're all jumping at shadows. I'm rushed to me, and people like me, we were brought up to follow codes. I can't follow code if I don't know what is going on. Teeth bared, but nothing left to guard. Fear of the dark. You know what else needs codes? Missile strikes. Welcome to espionage. We're calling you this the middle. Best laid plans. I was trying to slink around the edges. A short drag. That's our biggest problem. Tempo's gone. Vanished. He unlatches the cigarettes from his bottom lip. I don't know where he is now, but I can tell you where he was. innocent use of past tense, but still you don't care for it. That's his office up there. He nods to the northern part of the bazaar. Tempo HQ. It's been locked since he disappeared. No one in, no one out. Do you know anything? I don't. Wasn't interested. Hoping you can make sense of it. But you were expecting me. He said you'd come sooner or later. Recently he said a lot of things. Back to the blow, I fear. So either under a lot of mental stress or seeing ghosts, this message could be critical. Could also be nothing but branches tapping a window pane. I'd rather leave the guesswork to others. Strong ethos. Maybe he went to ground. I've worked for him for the past 4 years. He's never left without a warning, not to mention instructions. A week or so back. Since then, nothing. Another one of Tempo's recent phrases. That one was for you, as far as I could make out. I passed it to your colleague. Thought it might get you here faster. It would have. It would have brought you running if they'd bothered to tell you. Had to figure it out from a cipher. The sock boy put in a cipher? You spy people. Very odd. Because it's locked? And from the other side, only silence. What if our man's been in there the whole time in need of help? He's not. Person and place misaligned. He casts a hand. Wherever he is, he's not here. All of Center expanding with every passing hour. When you're done, just want to know what he has to know. When you're done, where'd my partner go after you turned him away? You called Tempo. He runs Bazaar. Did you hear anything about an unmoored boat? He came back, had to turn him away. After that, I lost track of him, but he didn't exactly walk off with purpose. Did he threaten you? No, he didn't actively threaten me, nor did I find him threatening. Yeah, whole kingdom. From day player bootlegger to directing the full production in 5 years, quite the ascent for an exposed threat. Tempo had many criminal-grade contacts in the loose, probably how he dodged the fallout after your network blew. Tempo's boss man, big picture stuff. His new underboss keeps things tight on the ground. Underboss? Teenage girl, 16, maybe 17, but knows the score. Promising young bootlegger. Haven't seen her. Haven't seen her around. She's here and there. Be lucky to catch her, though. Fast footwork. Oh, is that the person who's skating around? Man's got a way of rallying people around him. Friends, allies, Lucy, and underworld contacts. Doesn't go in for sleep much either. Maybe he bottomed his way to the bottom. Surprised you did. It's got some of the local sailors scared. Not sure. What bad, trustworthy guy records he saw something thrashing around the cabin. A beast, he said.
It must be slain.
Oh my goodness.
A jolt of fear snaps through you, but you manage to not let it show.
What do you think it is? Wouldn't like to guess. Might just be another drunkard's tale. The sea's got plenty of those. Six-headed mud skippers that feed on men. Tentacle creatures that stink like 1,000 corpses. Giant sea urchins that paralyze their prey before devouring them while they're still alive. Yes. Do you have a favorite? Oh, why not? Ever heard of Carrick's Fold? One of the 8 great trenches in the mapped world. Its edges run from the Telmar Gulf to the Lorien Sea. Conservative estimates suggest a depth of 12,000 meters. There's a shadow in the depths, bigger than any ship. Sailor diaries and logbooks stretching back centuries mention it. Different tongues, same stories. Could be a massive coral ridge, maybe a large guyot, but the reports I know agree on 2 things. First, the shadow moves. Could be a whale, of course, or a deep-sea squid, but those cover noticeable distances. Whatever's down there doesn't. And the second thing, some sailors swear they've seen lights far below. Not always, but when the sea's dark enough. Double gasp. Yeah, the lights have their own pattern too. They blink. What do you mean they blink? Calls the deep basin a giant of sorts. Okay. Look around the barge. Early 70s, reliable class. Except for a few bolts disagreeing about their place still. Reputation's deserved. It's got a few years left in her. Wait, your barge is a he? Most ships are named after stars. In Rustum, we name them after lost sailors. Carve a name in the prow. The dead will watch the waters for you. Long dead hands carrying the hull. White fingers in the brine. What's the name on this prow, then? Nothing. It's just a barge. I call it he out of habit. Well, what's your name? Boatman. Okay, that's just what people call you. And I'm not complaining. Let's try again. Boat. You're not gonna just walk into it. All right. And your last name? He stares at you and keeps staring. Man. Noted. Thank you. Let's move on. Smile. Where'd they all come from? Depends. Some are produced locally. Textiles the easiest to replicate. Got some artisans in Hill of Pigs. Other things like toys need to be brought from abroad. Small manufacturers. Stamped by the Ministry of Mass Culture because Lusians don't mind a little cultural leakage these days. In fact, they encourage it. Government thing. Shadow program. I don't ask too much about it. Merchandise gets shifted and no one selling it gets disappeared till Lutz works out. What about the culture blockade? Pantomime. Look around. Lutz is cutting edge. So long as they get it cut. Foreign regulations have made that part trickier. More eyes, more signatures. Alright. By the end of the first year, half of the stalls were up. Tinge of grief. Place will be. Any chance? Are you asking for yourself or for the kids? The kids. Right, they've been pestering about it daily. Not that he minds. I've seen a crate or two pass by months ago, but nothing since. Even the lads who sail close to Lowe's supply it scarce. Usual? Part of the problem is they're tough to bootleg. The closest place to manufacture half-decent copies would be Toon's Ark. Bootlegging aside, Lowe's seems to have kept the supplies low. Could be intentional or manufacturing could tricky even for them. Alright, something else on my mind. Got more questions? Nope, back to that. Alright. So you're not the doctor. You are. Not who I was looking for. What? Where did she... There was a child here, and then they disappeared. I don't know where they went. Okay, and if I go up here... What do we got? Empty bottles. To walk along the crumbling wall. Oh god. Brand with flame still standing. Hold on. Yeah, put me back over here.
The steel door to Tempo's office is before you. Faint oxidation halos bloom across it, like algae on a sunken wreck. No answer. Silence. No response. There's still no response. A whisper beyond the doorframe. Ripples of frozen air, a shattered seal. 7 people stare through a window as an unseen. It's locked. Still locked. Somewhat inept. Show it who's boss. Silence from the other side.
Ooh.
You get no answer. No, but you get an impression of the room. A vibration. Somewhere between crime scene and radioactive accident. A brief tremor runs through the metal, but it doesn't budge. Humans dominate doors every day. Hurl this one back down the pecking order. Stop. Don't enter. Don't break this seal. This doesn't have to be yours.
Can I pick the lock?
It's a standard lock. The right hands will be holding tools for lock picking.
Don't I have something for that? Yeah, let's see if that works.
You step back from...
Okay.
You stand before Tempo's door once more. You
Okay.
step back from the...
How about we don't break the door? Not yet, anyway. Why? Oh,
You sit on the railing. Nobody looks up. Nobody asks why you're here. The world keeps moving. 100 conversations blend into one. A slow, warm river carrying you nowhere in particular. You're watching. Taking a breather. Casing the joint. Looking for love. With enough time, you could put down roots, grow moss, scare the tourists, sure. But are you really built for that?
Try. Oh. Yes.
The bazaar stretches before you. A living, breathing river of colour, plastic, textiles. A child zooms past with a toy. A plastic wolf with glowing electric eyes. 2 stalls down, the hum of an old disc player buzzes out into the crowd. Further down, a woman with red curls haggles with a vendor. A handful of kids crowd the stall, faces lit by the glint of Lusian electronics. Laughter rises as a toy. You avert your attention.
Watch the dock
A
workers.
well-oiled assembly line of men in overalls, shifting glances, boxes and gears on the bone motor.
Oh, I see. She jumped in that. Okay, so that's where she went. All right, look at the
Honest people
vendors.
going about their lives, selling goods out of stalls they've kept and cared for. Their tone, it doesn't go anywhere. It grows. A steady, uninterrupted flow of entertainment, technology, clothes, and other categories of working class luck.
Wounded it. An intruder in their midst. The weeping eye have passed through recently, kicking, raiding, intimidating, searching for something or someone. So I was trying to gather itself after an attack while bracing for another.
A sharp inhale, then you push yourself to your feet.
Interesting. Okay. What we got here? What we got? Hold on. Hold on. Inventory. My gray matter goes down by 1 and my poetics goes down, but my coordination goes up and my blueprints goes up by a lot. How do I go from 1 to 4? Yeah, put
Second time myself. There's no reason to think it's already shooting.
5, 4, 4, 2, 4, 3, 5. What if I bring my gray matter up? No, there was the instincts. I want to increase my instincts. That's a fanged beast. You hear the weak AC fan struggling. Pile surrounds you, threatening to collapse. Your presence is weak. Fate delivers me an unworthy adversary. The creature's eye glow with cunning flame, its ears tough, delightfully in every direction. Long gray toes ripple over a mountain of trinkets as it inspects you. Spunky. A puppet. There's someone hiding in the pile beneath it. Look more closely. Its eyes are no less cunning, its ears no less delightful, its tail swishes arithmetically behind its back. We're getting off to a bad start here. End will be worse, as will middle. Tremble before the majesty of my realm and of me. I wasn't emotionally prepared for this. What are you? Aye. Hard cut to his tiny face, crash zoom, his golden eyes flash. Am the king of trade. Nice to meet you. For now, enter the economic war zone. You're about to invent capitalism here. I have to stop you. I'm going to trade you into the dirt. Prepare to abdicate. Neither human nor animal. Did you devolve or evolve in a state? King of trade. He pulls at his ears, deranged with joy. Villain of trade, display your objects that I might make laughing stock of them. How are you talking? Not talk. Business correspondence. Remember the box of dubbed material arts tapes that one of your mother's work friends smuggled in for you when he came to visit in 79? 8-armed man, death fist, iron maiden, grasshopper. You watched Iron Pedal so many times you could recite her lines, practice her moves, cheer her to victory against her nemesis Johnny Chasm. How did he sound again? I do as I do, unthwartable schemes forever. Oh wow. Indeed. Right, it's gonna be you. Oh, anxiety. Fragile foe, puny beseecher. The monkey stares you down. His adorable, well-fitted shirt does nothing to tamper the threat. Prove it in skirmish of value. I think you stole all this stuff. Do you know what this is? Geysers of his nostrils erupt with curiosity. A curse, take it with you, no trade. I think you stole the stuff from the docks. Secret sources, knowledge denied. Where else would I get this stuff? It's a little secret for your pal. Me. Do not consider yourself my equal. Fine, your non-secrets are safe with me. Contradiction shrugged upon. Let's trade. Challenge enters. Commence economic combat. Examine his wares. Colored soft drink. Looks like a dinosaur rampage through a shopping mall. This is its... Would have thought a king has a crown. Got any outfits that would suit me? Look for wolf cups. You spot your prize. This wolf's face is nearly covered by a dark sweeping mane. She's dressed for battle in jeweled armor, but her snout is stretched in a yawn. Dream wolf. Dream wolf. Tears gather the corners of her green eyes. Why is she so sad? You just need a good night's sleep, Dream wolf. You'll be okay. Sleeps and does not wake, trapped in an endless circadian cycle. Well, hold on. Dream wolf. Consider her pink tongue? It unfurls from her mouth, long and pointed. She seems vulnerable despite the armor. Affection presses against your breastbone from the inside. What? What? Got any outfits? Apart from shame? Oh! My fatigue! Closes one eye to consider carefully before lifting a strappy leather harness from his collection. Okay, look at the wolf cup. Dream wolf. Why is she so sad? Okay, look for wolf cup. Keep looking. Okay. What do you want? Amass increasingly desirable objects. You're talking to a monkey. You're gonna have to ask the specific questions you want help with answers. Alright? Figs, booze, shiny containers reveled in. Contents ignored. Alright? Only most premium goods desired. Premium needs. Clothes? No. Legs and head unadorned. Alpha face. Gear admired. Legwear? A mask? Condescend apparel. Help me out. Everyone's bad at everything, yet to find worthy companion. The companion? Alright, let's go. I want the newspaper, the chest harness. I desire the wolf cup. False wolf admired. Must trade fair. Is this what you desire? Already have. Monkey points victorious finger at dream of cup. That's a different one. Okay. Offer a raincoat? There is no rain. Eyebrows twitching. No rain. Okay, present wolf cup. Can I trade you something else? Trade within trade. Pleasing offer. Okay. Now I get the same thing. Okay. I want the chest harness. You are puny. Okay. Fine. How about the newspaper hat? Okay, I don't want to trade right now. I wasn't emotionally prepared for this. I was not ready to be... Yeah. The light is out. You'll need to bring your own to see anything in here.
You flip the shutter lock open from the inside and slip out into Portofino.
Okay. And this is that one door? Yeah, this is that one door that was locked. Okay. We got that. That's the monkey. Someone else can deal with that. Any chance you know where Tempo is?
As a member of the Guardia Municipal, it's unlikely he can openly talk about. No part of him is even trying to actually pretend.
Point you towards someone who'd know about a non-existent person? Why would I do that? I still don't know him. Were I aware of anyone conducting illicit business, formalities would be expected. Paperwork, lessons, inspections would be my responsibility to report all
An
inconsistencies.
absurd reality demands an absurd. The GM gives you the most.
Thank you. What if I talk to the phone again? Cousin reboot. Ugh. No, please don't hang up. Stop wasting our time. Hope. Or you could just get lucky and we're saved from a terrible error in judgment. Perhaps your informant knows more than she's told you. Her missing father seemed to have plenty of theories. Okay. I'm still trying to find that doctor guy. So, like, white checks. Phones, vending machines. You are here. Right? Because I mentioned him. Right, and that's where that went. Here's the skating child. This guy again.
My format-sensitive friend. How goes it? Oh, yes. Her. Blana, blama. Something like utterly tasteless. You know the kind. Skips
Liquid
around,
storage vials.
I attempted to discuss Einzelton XR with her. To extend a hand across the generations. She called me an Einzel cunt.
Wow.
Told me, at least this one understands how to keep the books straight. But when it comes to
Downfall.
that's what I'm here for. Yes. Sure.
Okay, so not super helpful.
A low, tilting shelf marked in heavy block letters. Despised subgenres.
Really? Limit reached fatigue.
You're doing it to yourself.
Should be jail.
This is my jail.
You turn your attention.
Alright, cool. So that was a bust. Where is this doctor guy? They said he was on the boat, and I thought I was talking to him, but it wasn't him.
A cosmonaut suit. It's
Just press tag.
5,000. I wonder it's still here. If it is, then it's one of the few things for sale here.
What happened to the...
A classroom with a buffed blue floor and white fiberboard tiling. The teacher rolls a square little television in on a cart. The girls in their final year of gymnasium. The camera follows the white column up, and then it jerks or cuts out. When the picture returns, there's just a white cloud sprouting new white. For a long moment, none of the students can tell what's happening. Then, one by one, they realize. A faulty seal, a minor propellant leak. Next thing you know, 4 cosmonauts are splattered across the... You and millions of school children the world over.
Oh.
Expensive, fruitless. The program's failure promptly tanks the Portoferian economy.
Second.
Supreme. As for the bazaar, it's saturated with surplus equipment, memorabilia, and replicas. This suit is... You once heard that the pressure in space can turn your whole body inside out. But that might... Your focus widens back.
Okay. Okay. Excuse me. Right, so we have... No, this is the lighthouse. This is not boat doctor. This is just a boat to cross with. Right? Can't talk to you. And then if I go here, there's no one here. And this is the boatman who I thought was the doctor, but that's not the case. And then if we keep following boat stuff, or the coast, I guess, we get over here with the pilots, right? Hold on. Sir, aren't you blind across a gulf of alcohol poisoning? Okay. Right, pilots. And then there's a boat here. And I feel like this might be the doctor, but he's not here. So I can't do that. I imagine I do have to go and talk to the daughter again. Just be like, hey, I totally didn't try to, you know, tap into that phone line or anything. No. But maybe I could talk to the bookshop lady. Maybe she knows some stuff. Or you really do try and break in. I might honestly try and break in.
Oh, it's you. Oh yeah, she's cool. We hang out sometimes in the back of the stall. She's been good about this thing with my dad. Oh, what? That's so dangerous.
Behind her concern, a note of admiration and a small shred of hope.
Maybe you're right. But for the record, I don't expect you... Thank you. Okay, look, I think I know why you didn't get snatched.
Oh?
Gilmar had been snooping around the waterlock to the east of the bazaar when he got snatched. That might be the missing bit.
Why?
No idea. I think Dad looked around there himself, but before he could tell me what he found...
Gone.
Right.
Just don't get hurt. And please...
He's all
Thanks
good.
for stopping by.
I'm gonna solve this mystery. Okay, I am also going to see if I can eat anything to help with our conditioning. Anxiety down, but delirium goes up. That's not good. Anxiety down, but delirium goes up. That's not good. Fatigue down, but anxiety up. Anxiety down, delirium up. Fatigue higher, gain a status. I'm gonna say consume this. Consume, please. It's not much, but it helps a little bit. Oh yeah, maybe I can talk to the guy and be like, hey, I just found out that your tram line is just like not gonna happen like ever. Kids will claim the gazebo as their headquarters. Right, this is blocked. Right, 'cause she said Eastern Bloc. This is blocked. Blocked. I talk to this guy again?
You again. Any update? But how can that be? A gentleman from the Carabineros said it would be in...
A handsome foreigner. The
Oh,
You'd think with all the MTER money this place has gotten, they'd have fixed their aerotrams. What am I supposed to do now? I was simply passing through on my way back home to Sundark. I had been working in Copablanco, but the work dried up.
His eyes dart ever so slightly.
That was more than a week ago, and, well, here I am.
Despite his predicament, he's kept up with hygiene. His beard is
what work you
shaved.
in?
I'm a political economist by training.
It must be said, this is the most handsome political economist you've ever encountered.
Very nice.
Something about his jawline makes you overly aware of your skin, your posture. Your right nipple hardens.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, remember how I said that like this reminds me of Disco Elysium? Because it's made by the same people. It's just the right one. Are all... That's what you're doing here? Political...
Well versed in theoretical and quantitative approaches. No, I must say my combination of the two is rather exceptional.
Keep it clean, you know.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Unfortunately, those skills have not done me much good here. Circumstances. I studied on a very generous MTER stipend, one of those programs to take gifted but under-resourced youths from the periphery and educate them in the developed world. But recently, the Sunnis government bought its first computer. Suddenly, they found they no longer have any need for political economists.
We'll all be part computer.
I must object. The computer has certainly been disruptive, but it's not the wonder device the government hoped for.
One national computer in the right hands could...
Long story short, reality forced me to make alternative arrangements. How to put this? You're surely familiar with the concept. A somewhat rich, older lady wants a nice exotic husband without the lifelong commitment, yes?
Oh?
Meanwhile, a clean, well-behaved man from the periphery wants to see the world but lacks the necessary capital. The woman pays for his relocation and gains a valuable commodity. A high-quality Sunnis husband. Where else can one find men so clean, attentive, strong, and conversant in political economy?
He seems slightly offended that you're not already familiar with the reputation of Sunnis men.
Sorry.
In other circumstances, I believe it could have worked out brilliantly, but alas, in my case, endogenous factors conspired to thwart my domestic bliss. What can I say? Sunnis are both practical and romantic. A man by mail, a direct order dick. There are many names for it, some more vulgar than others.
A pair of blue boxer briefs hang from a wash line in Bessanoble. A plain dress shirt crumpled on a cold bedroom floor in Landau. Somewhere in Treffer, a man leans on a marble counter, breath shallow from exhaustion.
I offer companionship and a fair trade. If you consider it as a set of transactions, love's really no more than an economic problem. I will tell you, madame, it was the lapdogs. All 6 of them. Not these dogs, trust me. My betrothed, she wanted them to watch our lovemaking, my cleaning and housework, my lectures on recent advances in microfinance. Wherever I turned, there was a creature the size of a throw pillow, its black, wet eyes staring at me.
Watching, trembling from invisible affliction.
At one moment, I wondered whether I was there for her pleasure or theirs. That's when I realized I need to escape Copablanco as soon as possible. There used to be a more direct route via Havergelie, but the border has been closed since it was re-annexed by La Luz. It's not so easy to get around as it used to be, you know. Back to Sunzak, very far from here. Maybe I'll go to work for my brother, or maybe I'll sign up for a term on the lunar mines.
Being sent to organize among the lunar cadmium miners is a common punishment for political offenses in the It is a privilege to raise class consciousness among our lunar The man turns back to his...
Okay, bye. Alright, that... Oh. Barrier blocks. Taking yours as collateral. Right, let me check out this place again. Right, nothing. Nada. Never gonna be finished. Wait. Is this not the shop? It is. Oh, you just have to get really close to it. Okay. Okay.
Friend?
Have any faxes?
Our strange cousins across the street? What's there to tell? This city is like a little scrap of meat fallen between the bowls of two large dogs. One day we're going to wake up to find one of them has gobbled us up while we were sleeping.
Plug my phone so I can keep reading chat.
If it's between your superblock and La Luz, I've made my decision.
Oh.
Good. So now are you finally going to brief me? Very well.
I'm sorry.
I'll be here if you require.
It's held together with a coin. I don't know, I'm gonna go check on him again. Because he's not dead. I just don't know where the doctor is.
You return to the desk. There's nothing. The stereo is right.
Nope.
You step away from. You return to your.
I'm trying something.
You.
Hi, Russell. Hi, you have all this table space, and you decide you're gonna come all the way over here. Okay.
You return to the. As you turn.
I think you have to try to break in for the office.
Dial your controller's number. Raw.
I thought you were headed out. It works.
The line goes.
Right, because I'm like, what else can I do, really? Like, I have my journal, right? I have the map. Music for sale. Yeah. This is really all I have access to. But I see this. And I see Party Alley. But I'm like, I'm pretty sure they're blocked off because I'm here. Right? I guess we'll go try and break in, because, like, if I go over here, it is clearly blocked. Right, go to map. I can't go up there. It's blocked. So, yeah, I guess we'll try to break into his office. Since it's, like, the only thing I have. She mentioned going to the pier. I don't know. What's up, children?
The girl nods.
Alright, I have questions about the wolves. Okay. On the angel? He's the gay angel? That's not how angels work. Okay. Who's the strongest?
Your tongue runs along the familiar edges of your canines. Inner wolf, hidden wolf.
Okay. She burned a village of women and kids. It was sick. Was the scariest wolf, grieving wolf. When she plays her harp, even the angels cry. She also ate and abused sister while they all were locked inside her heart. And her sister? All the people she loves are trapped in there. That's how the curse works. Zealous wolf, he destroyed the moon with his gun hammer. His gun hammer was forged by the elder wolves.
Spoken like one who spent his whole life around gun hammers.
Why would he do that to the moon? He also blew up an ocean, but they only showed that once because of its seizures. Yeah, he had to get back at Polaris. That's his mom. Zealous wolf is only part wolf. That's why he has wings. To join her order of dark seraphim. She's too strong to fight, so Zealous wolf tricked her instead. If you do a stellar sin, so whoosh, he points an imaginary weapon at the sky.
blowing their
Okay. Do you have a gun hammer? Maybe. You'd carry it everywhere. How do you keep track of all these wolves? You just have to memorize their first names. I did. Alright, let's hear it. Let him go on. This is a lot of wolves. Sycophant? Conformist? Critical? Vindictive?
Missing a few.
Only 59 by my count. Haven't awakened yet, so we don't know their names. They're probably super powerful.
And yet he claimed to know them all. Did he not?
59 still impressive?
Repository updated. All listed wolves have been memorized.
Powerful addition to my cultural arsenal.
Surely the people around you will love nothing more than to hear about your latest obsession.
Could happen. Do you have other wolf questions? So if I say this... Right. Let's stop here. She doesn't care. Adults are bored. Excuse you. Commands these wolves. Or when they get hungry, if she doesn't feed them, they try to devour her heart.
Phantom weight presses on your chest as you picture this girl, waking up each day to a world of wolves and monstrous angels.
So they're her friends? Your friends? I hope not. Did she get rid of the wolves? No? Then her heart would be empty. And the story would be over. Does your mom know you're watching this? It's good news we spend time outside. I have more questions about you. I'm looking for a man. That's not a real name.
An echo of your former asset, clapping his hands together.
From the big man. He's always shouting and stuff. Is that who you mean? Seen him around? Or the day before? Maybe ask one of the grown-ups? Try Kuruma. She and the big man talked a lot and they argued sometimes. Where can I find? Down the stairs, the girl nods. She sells pretty clothes and she's always nice to me. Down the stairs? Okay. I know that's somebody I was looking for as well. Down the stairs. She sells pretty clothes. What do you mean? This person? It's weird that you now will talk to me. Okay, well, let me go try to open up Tempo's door. What if she gives you the key, Nina? You know, she might give me a key. She might give me a key.
Carmuna saw you scaling that pylon, speaking to the creep at its top. He's been spying on us all, day in, day out. Carmuna will not take comfort in that. Here.
Oh, sweet. I'll take a skill point.
Some comfort in return.
Wait, she gave me gloves? Hold on. Why did you give me gloves? Thank you? Professionalism 2, but I lose a nerve. Statehood. I'll take the personalism. Okay, Dockworth suspect they found an agent working right here.
Your heart convulses at their mention.
Found him taking money. Tell me about the man. Must have had more information. Find out what you can if there are eye here, then you need to know why. Ask about the coat. Sounds cool. They're Luzerian. Okay.
Sleep and I do not care about knockoff toys. If they're here, then something is happening way above this woman's head.
Do you know his name, where he went? He was like a son to me, but no, I never got his details.
I'm afraid so, Menina.
Find that coat and fuck it up.
It was a trench coat, multicolored, but predominantly oranges, reds. It recalled a carpet bag of the olden variety.
The camera guy?
The man in photo 24. The eye at your door.
Well, now I'm anxious. This is now your prime suspect. Too obvious.
This is all a matter of taste.
Mm-hmm. Let me see what you're selling.
Take a look through the rack to my left. No lice, no rips, no... Afraid no, Menina.
I have other questions.
This bazaar is always changing. Lots to ask, lots to say. Humoring an old woman, doing your good deed for the day, buffing up your soul.
Yep.
No, Menina. Your soul still looks small and shabby from here. It started with the fire in a silk numero 3. Half the city worked for that company, and all of us suddenly out of work. But at first it was exciting. The whole city came to watch it burn. We drank, we sobbed. I danced with a soldier boy who I had no intention of marrying. He's dead now.
Shining with a film of sweat in the orange glow.
What a
The
line.
lovers twirl.
The flames subsided, and we waited like refugees around the cooling break for management to return, rebuild. They never did. So, they probably did it themselves for the insurance. Or some poor die girl finally had a nervous break. Who knows? Carmuna has nothing but time. But none for that mystery anymore.
Sorry to hear about your
It
soldier.
was never mine, just borrowed him from another. And I don't know, Menina. Drink, work, hard living. Really difficult life.
So you stole.
It is a silk stone. Our health, our hopes, our time. Yes. We loaded it up on the cargo boats as if it were dye. This area has been a market ever since, even though the content are most welcome. That's what people want, and even more so because the rich... Moment they put up their cultural blockade, the city went crazy. Lucian mania, people call it. Supposed to
Can I get a drink?
the mirror, not of the bazaar.
Okay.
Very good.
Contemplate.
Is that what you are doing up on that pylon? You want to stop that, Menina? This entire bazaar is mistakes. Mistakes built on mistakes. People, too. High value? What sort of high value? Trying to hook yourself a foreigner. The man-tailor in Party Alley is who you're after. His shop is in the Arches. Has hair on his chest, but none on his head. Sells clothes that cost more than Carmuna's rate.
Okay.
Oh, yes, bastardo. It's him turned the bazaar into the bootleg.
Sure, the docks and market have been passed back and forth between rival gangs for decades, but she's survived them all.
Haven't seen him or his assy assistant assing around for a while. They're probably shacked up somewhere, making the angels sick. Carmuna doesn't keep track of assy names. Who cares?
She knows they notice. She doesn't care. Suddenly we low people must tolerate a teenager managing the place on his behalf. She doesn't run her donna columna.
Well, you ought to choose them better. Let him know he's a bastardo next you see him.
Any strange behavior?
He's not been himself. You know, he used to drink. Then he stopped. Perhaps he's... Every day he was at the shrine by the west gate, offering and praying. What business has a man like that with the stars? One word is enough. Very good.
Let me guess. Back to tempo? No. Alright.
One word. Very good.
Okay. So you didn't really tell me anything about my guy, but I got some experience and I got some skill points, which is good. So I guess I can check out the shrine. I guess I can also... What? Try to... Goodness. Oh, sorry. Let me do this one step at a time. Still looking for that doctor, man. try this.
You stand before Tempo's door once more.
Don't get to retry. Thank goodness.
Decaying rectangle with limited movement. Kill.
Kick for soup pod. Let's go.
The frame screams in protest.
Huzzah. Alright. A torrential staining of blood. That is a lot of blood. The chair is hefty, knocked over with significant force. This is a spy's death. Everything glows in the dark, an echo of fairy tale tracing of black magic. The secret feds darkened out our friend. No hope, far too much blood. Was unknown, now zeroed out. What happened? Going by the footprints, brief struggle, then the inevitable. Good. At the start, at least, this was not a clean hit. All the way to heaven. Imagine him getting his last licks in, dying, roaring slower than they betted on, all teeth and fury. And Tempo had never begged for anything in his life. The words felt unnatural, covered in blood and spit. The coke long faded, an odd fit for his last stop. Please, I don't want to die. They didn't bother to clean it up. Better left as a warning, the aftermath of a forbidden ritual. The blood is curdled and cracked, the color of old brick, a week ago, maybe more. It's chasing a ghost. The way espionage crises always go, people collide in slow motion, gripping the outer edges, half-blind, bodies mount, telephones ring. And through it all, the disconcerting sense is that every person you cross knows more than you. I should have done better. I'm definitely being set up. Game on. This is a message. Tempo, I hear. I should have done better. Mere minutes into the match, and the away crowd are silenced by Stark's scoreboard. Enemies 2, Cascade 0. All treaties are hereby denounced. Prepare for open war. With jagged mouth pressed against phone receivers, Cascade or nothing, and you tell her, if we pull this one off, all will be forgiven. Well, now what? Sorted shipping manifests forms and forgotten things.
A layer of dust covers the desk. Next to the frame is an eye with a long single teardrop, shaped out of a fine white powder. The unmistakable symbol of the weeping eye. The seat. It's soft and ringed. The word accounts is written. A thicket of serial numbers, dates, columns, and rows cover the page. As you flip through, 2 sets of handwriting emerge from the sheets. One matches the title accounts on the front, while the other is tidier. The first set of handwriting dates back years. A sloppy all capitals which must belong to Tempo. The second, newer set. Boring. A list of names, titles, and compensation. One of the rows has been firmly crossed out, and payments seem to have stopped a few weeks ago. Ignatz. It doesn't ring a bell. Rent, utilities, and other minor operating costs, including Acuerda, a coastal city of the Illuminated Empire's mainland, a corrupt commercial centre functioning as the launch pad for Lusian goods. You avert your gaze. The pale screen reads Miwa Terminal. The crying powder eye stares at you. It's either a warning related to the world historical information you're here for.
Yeah, sure. Spit on it.
The dial is somewhere between yeah and totally.
Good.
As you turn the frame around, dust falls and a blade of light momentarily obliterates the row of faces presented.
I think this is us here.
Cutting straight to our heart. Fuck.
Look, it's their detective.
Rising from the damp cellars of regret.
Tempo.
Taxman.
Is this Taxman?
Estoc.
Stuck?
Virtue.
Virtue?
Radiant.
Why is it I say Esti? Oh, I guess these are their names. Okay, yeah.
Kindred.
Kindred and...
Holocene.
Holocene is Holocene.
Known to the Opera as the whole sick crew. Unknown to you as those friends you left to die 5 years ago. You abandoned them. They were counting on you, but you only thought of yourself. You scared, selfish little cunt. Do you smell the crippling failure oozing from your skin? Do you feel the secret knowledge of your aching shame pulsing in your skull? You slip the photo out of the frame, into your pocket.
My anxiety is crawling. Pressing against your heart once more. Out of sight as it should be. Why did he hold on to it? He wanted to keep you all around. You really leave these people behind?
Yes.
Some memories warp and bend with handling, but not this one. Dissimulate and dissociate all you like. It doesn't change anything. Should have caught the tram. Time to go. 5 years ago, the Weeping Eye took you apart. Now they're back to pick the bones. The goal difference after the previous outing. Enemy 7, Cascade 0. Count today's set pieces in your 9-0. Thus the relegation zone. The manager position is in jeopardy. Under your heart, a tug. The window to your right. Did someone see you come in here? What is that? Not available in demo. Okay, it's more conditioning. Dark and grease-stained.
You step to the window. You gather up your sleeve and exhale onto the window, where your breath reveals a clear handprint in the dust. The condensation from your breath fades, taking the print with it. Across the canal is the district of Lower Viewdust, a haggling mess of slums, continually sprouting. You watch the denizens of Port... Just like the former overseers of Essilk No. 3. Or signs of the revolutionary consciousness organizing itself.
Oh?
No. Just human beings making their lives in the cracks and undersides of a disposable period.
Unusual shape breaks the pattern. A man sliding between the stalls, glancing up at the office too much and too often. A failed attempt at concealment. The man from the Photoshop, the Weeping Eyes errand boy. Speedy little oddity. A possible cover. Something flashy distract from something ugly. What's my move?
Known to the Opera as the whole sick crew. You step to the window.
Anything else on the desk?
You turn from the desk.
So I'm guessing I have to go find him in the bazaar? Oh, hold on. Alright, I guess we'll go see if we can find him in the bazaar. Right, I imagine he's somewhere. Quick, somewhere inside, the world slows. The sudden release of epinephrine in the bloodstream. Danger, there. The two of you lock eyes. Focus. Cradles something within his coat. Fear, gun, move. The time to act is now. Oh, oh my god. Hold on. Evaluate, deliberate. Advance, examine. Avoid, examine. Advance. Sat on the railing and got your bearings. Cannot exert, anxiety elevated. Oh, okay, so it's a 72% chance. Two paths are before you. Go straight or go down. Engage functional visibility and waltz right out in front of his eyes. I'm gonna get shot, right? Well, cannot be seen, cannot be shot. So called. The rumors of success have spread far and wide. Okay. 16 legs worn out from the pylon climb, sports adjacent clothes. I have a 16% chance. Well, I'm gonna go with the one we have the better shot with, which is the 83. Okay, I never know. Right, this isn't me. This is the game making me walk. It's working? Your opponent looks this way, then that. He thought he saw his target, but there's no one there. Just nondescript masses going about their business. Atoms shiver as you pass through them. He turns his head in your direction. I don't know, blink. For just a moment, the world is invisible too. Your form may flicker, but keep focused and the disguise will hold. Okay. The exit's in sight, tantalizingly close, and so is he. You hear the whine of a 50cc engine. A small tuk-tuk appears in your peripheral vision. Yo, opera cunt. This way. Oh, thanks for outing me. Assess, advance. I'm gonna assess real quick. Teenager tuk-tuk called you. They may be an ally. You may not have a choice. Look. Your cloak of indifference holds. You don't know her, but she seems to know you. Well, it's all I got, so off we go. Ooh, already shoved one guy. Creep buster, no different from a door. Okay, 58% or inspired rumors on a good streak. I'm gonna go with the better one, the more likely. Oh no! What happens if you fail? Oh! The strain of the maneuver is too great. The mirror shimmers, then shatters. Am I about to die? What's happening? Lights out? Here it comes. I'm about to die, aren't I? Oh, I took a photo. All signs are pointing that way. A bright flash returns to the world. The man lowers his camera.
Welcome to the violent canvas that we call society.
The result is the exact opposite of what you were trained to achieve. I don't know, just go. Rude. Okay. In the bottom of an old rocket silo, a man in the eccentric bathroom waits for someone to save him from his own thoughts. In an unmoored houseboat, windows lit with strobing lights, a bearded man prepares once more to sacrifice his body for the sake of prophecy. In the auditorium of a decrepit movie theater, a young woman staves off sleep with a continual drip of artificial dreams. Thank you for playing. Wow, okay. I mean, I'm super invested now. And I'm also like, man, a demo that's like, what, 3-4 hours long? I mean, it makes sense. There's a lot of ways and like a lot of replayability depending on the skills and everything you pick, but that's good stuff. Oh my goodness. And I think that is all we will do for today, because I'm going to take yesterday's video and today's video and just combine it into one big beautiful thing. So yeah. Excuse me. Try out the demo. Man, it's... I wonder what you guys would get, because, you know, with the stuff I picked, I got what I got, but it's pretty cool. I'm wondering what's on the disc if we were able to push through and like if we were able to succeed. But yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. So thank you everyone for stopping by, and until next time, Suzu is Masi. Bye bye.